Are we here? Hello? Hello? Why is it dark and blurry? Yeah. Everybody. Sorry, I don't know why it's so. Everything's so blurry. I cannot see at all. Let me see if I can get more light in here. Can you see me? Can the folks on YouTube see me? Okay. Oh, now it's live. I was just saying it's a little blurry. So can y'all see me okay? Um, Everything's so blurry, I cannot see at all. Welcome everybody. This is crazy. Preoccupied without you. I was seeing if I could get it a little brighter or something in here. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I actually don't know if there is any. Oh, that's not it. That just makes it darker. If y'all don't mind the blurriness, I wish I had like it doesn't really cool. Well, just don't mind the slight shadiness of whatever's going on here, but let's see if it's just that's just the quality of my camera right now, you know? Yeah, I'm not in my house, but welcome. Y'all, this has been an exciting day. And I've had like a lot of like energy and like emotions in me. So I went right before this, I went and just worked out a little bit more just to get it all out of my system, because it's exciting, but a lot of nerves as well, putting things out. And also like different things I've posted. I did a TikTok, like so like out of my normal, what I've like always like been like what has usually been the norm for me on what I'd like post and stuff. So I've been like so jittery and like like give me a brown bag to not a plastic bag, a brown bag to breathe in. Yeah, but nerves just mean you care. Yes. That's how I feel. But I'm so excited, y'all. I really am so excited to show this song to you. It right after I get off of the live, we're going to premiere the lyric video, which is pretty exciting. Qué emocionante, ¿no? Oh, okay. Like I'm just seeing Jake Social says actually quality isn't bad, so yay. Okay. Excelente. And is my mom here? Oh, there is mom. Lupe. Mama Lupe is here. Mom is in the house. Ah, I'm very excited. I'm excited that my mom is here. My mom actually, just to give a little bit of the background of uh, of this song that is coming out tonight. Tonight. Uh, Gosh, I wish I didn't distract myself so much with songs. Um, why was I saying tonight? Because the song's coming out. That's right. So Held Together is coming out tonight, and we're gonna show you the lyric video. I think they did a beautiful job on it, and I'm actually like, they're just what else should I share? I have a list. Hold up. So, okay, inspiration behind the song is first off, and it's perfect that my mom's here because the song is based off of a conversation I had with my mom. So I grew up Mormon, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They prefer to be called Latter-day Saints now, but most people know it as Mormon. So, and yeah, I came out of when was it? 2021 is that when I came out? I was 30 years old, and I remember having a conversation with my mom about like, "Hey, mom, I'm gonna start dating guys and things," and my mom was just kind of like, "Huh? Huh?" You know that cat? Huh? That's not how she was, but, I love those cat memes, by the way, right? Aren't those cat like, the ones with all the videos are so great, but, she said, like, you know, "Honey, like, I love you, but I love God more, and I can't accept you, like, going down this path, like, marriage, I testified to you," like, she was like, "I testified to you that marriage is between a man and a woman, and that is God's plan, and that is his plan for you," and I was like, "Mom, I get it, like, that's how I saw things up until a week before I'm having this conversation with you now, and I understand where you're coming from." Like, I tried to like still see how to make sense of all this and myself and this whole life, but I don't need you to like accept what I'm doing right now. I just want you to respect that I'm doing what's the right thing for me. And she kind of felt like, you know what, like I can respect that, like I can learn alongside you. And for a while she was just kind of like, you know what, he'll turn around. Like he'll just get out of this and it's a phase and like he'll get it out of his system. And then like after a while, like oh Jules. I have Jules, I love you. Jules is an amazing songwriter and who I like all the people I've been writing with these days seem to all be friends with each other. Anyway, what was I saying? I'll get to the writers after the story about my mom too. We still have some time. But, after a while, like, I was like, "You know what? I'm out, but I'm still gonna be in my religion," and I some a lot of you may have seen that. Y'all, I'm writing about it so much in my book. I'm, like, in detail, like, just a lot of the things I haven't shared yet, but some of the things I've already talked about as well. And, what is this? Travel and Discovery 4.99. Is that are you sending me money? It says noob too. Well, thank you. I'm not sure what how that works, but, um, anyway, I like the game emoji, but anyway, what was I saying? The song, and then this, and then, this is why I need to write with other people because this is what happens when I'm writing songs by myself. Like, I can't focus, I can't concentrate. I'll be, like, writing and, like, and then I was thinking of you the other day, like, starting a song, and all of a sudden I'll be like, "Oh, wow, look, that wall is yellow." I'm like, "You know what? That makes me think of, like, this love mac and cheese," and I love how mac and cheese at this one place is really good. It's and then I never, like and then I'll be like, "What was I doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I was writing a song, but I don't remember I lost my train of thought and my inspiration." So, anyway, let's get back to the story. What was the story? So my mom so I was trying to be religious, right? And um, I was trying to make it work. Being in my church, I was still going. I was like, "You know what? Just because you're queer doesn't mean you still can't, like, participate fully in your church." And a lot of my friends actually, like, of all of my friends from all different backgrounds of, like, Christianity, the ones who were Latter-day Saints were the most supportive, like, they had my back, and I really appreciated that. So, then what? And, but it was really, really hard. I don't know how to quite well, I do know how to describe, but, like, in 5 minutes, I don't know how to describe. That's why I'm writing a book. The turmoil and the conflict. Actually, like, if you go back to the beginning of my, Instagram, the very first video that I still have up there, I think that pretty much captures the turmoil that people deal with when they're queer and trying to be in a church that has a structure that doesn't really make a space for you. Even when there are people in that community who do love you and are trying to make sense of it, in the end, like, it's just really confusing. And I'll go more into in the book, and I go in a pretty in depth in that video as well. But after a while, I was just like, I'm just gonna. I stepped away, and then I was. Should I save this for my book? Basically, I wasn't planning on announcing that I left the church. It's just how it happened, and when I saw the article on People Magazine come out that it was like, okay, David Archuleta left the Mormon Church. I had a lot of people like reaching out, and one of those people was not my mom. So my mom didn't reach out to me, and I was like, oh no, like I really upset her. She's pissed. And I was like, "Oh, no," because my mom was still super devout. Like, when I would go home and see her, she'd be like, "Hey, are you gonna come to church with us?" And I would be like, "Okay." And it got to a point where I was like, "You know what, mom? It hurts me too much to go, so I'm just gonna stay home if that's okay." And, um, so when that happened, People Magazine announced that I was leaving. I was just like, "Oh, shoot. Let me make sure I'm, like, up to date with everything." Okay. Um, but then when she sent me a text message, she was like, it was in Spanish, but the translation was like, "Hey, I'm stepping away from the church." And I was just like, "What? What? Huh?" Like the cat meme. Um, so I was just kind of like, "Whoa." And my mom basically said like, "Hey, well, I don't want to be somewhere that I don't feel, my children feel like they can belong and feel loved." She's like, and she was like, "I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it all out." Um, the last Goonie said, "Leaving Mormonism is like hitting the reset button on life. Greater risk, greater reward." It does feel risky. It's like risky business, but I was just like, "Mom, that is really sweet." And she said, "Well, if you're going to hell, then we're all going to hell with you." And more and I was just, like, really touched by that. Mormon hell is different. They have, like, different degrees of, heaven, celestial kingdom, terrestrial kingdom, telestial kingdom, and they feel like, well, if you're bad, you can still go to, like, the lower kingdom, but it's still in heaven. You just can't, like, it's kinda like different degrees. It's like, what is it? Like Gold's Gym, like, you get the silver club, but you can't use the tanning beds, you can't take the classes, but if you get the gold membership, then you can go and take the classes, but you can't travel to other and can't bring anyone with you, but if you have the platinum membership, you can bring other people with you, and you can go to any club. Um so it's just different access. And then there's like a place called Outer Darkness, which pretty much is like the way other people see hell is how outer darkness is, like just torturous and like um that you feel within you, and you don't really get joy or light and things. So but essentially still like I understood what she meant, that she didn't want to be somewhere where I wasn't going to be with her. And that really was touching to me. And um because at the time, like, we still were pretty like, I was still processing religion. I knew that what it meant for her, though, is she was saying, like, she essentially was choosing to go to hell. Um, and that meant a lot to me because I knew how much, like, who doesn't want like, as a religious person, who doesn't wanna go to heaven? And just, like, have peace and light and joy and love and all that, and for her to be like, "I don't wanna have that if you're not gonna be there with me," like, was really, really moving to me, and so then I was like, um, "This feels like something I need to say and express in my song." And, as you hear the full song in, like, 15 minutes, you'll see kinda like you're making this choice, and it's maybe a little bit tongue in cheek saying like, "Yeah, we're going to hell," because I don't see it like a lot of the things I was taught, like heaven and hell, I don't really see the same way anymore. But there's still like a piece of you that it's like, you still feel like, "Oh no," like, and especially like going back to the place where I was choosing to leave my church and kind of being like, "What's going to happen to me? Like, am I going to lose my soul? Am I gonna lose everything that I've worked so hard for all my life up till now?" And because they teach you that in in church, like, if you leave and walk away from what you knew, like, you're basically committing the biggest crime you've committed, like, um, everything you've worked for, if you deny it, like, that's the worst thing you can do, like, that's worse than people who are doing all crazy I'm like, I mean, I swear now, but like, I'm still trying to be mindful of people who don't. But I'm so so what was I saying? So what was I saying? How much time do I have left, Jake? You can swear it's okay. I'm like, what if there's a kid watching? Um, that's the like the still like the Mormon instilled in me, like, no naughty words. I mean, I have been writing songs that do swear, so I guess eventually, and but like there'll be like the little explicit signs. So I'm like, but the Mormon in me still is like trying to be mindful, like other people, like when I was Mormon, people wouldn't swear around me, and so I just am like, you know what? Like some people that's still their thing. I don't like to like bother them in their little world. And oh, so what was I saying? So okay, so the song Held Together. Um, it was so funny. My sister called me today and she was saying how she's like this is how extreme I was, not saying any bad words, even in like scriptures, like in the Bible and the Book of Mormon, when it would say damn or hell. My I would be when we'd have like family scripture time, my sister was telling me, she's like, remember how you used to have me say the words for you because I didn't care to say them? And she's like, I cussed up a storm anyway. So for me, it was fun to say swear words in the scriptures. But like as I was reading my part, and if it would say hell, I'd be like, da 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 da, and that shot go to it burn in, and I'd wait for Claudia, and she'd be like, hell, and then I'd continue reading. So it's just kind of funny. And now I have a song called Hell Together. Claudia, I'm not afraid to say it anymore. But what I was trying to say is um as you listen to the song and look at the lyrics, there's like it was like writing from a place of when I left and when I was having that conversation with my mom, because there's still a part of you that's like, I think still even now, like you're afraid of letting go of what you've known all your life. Into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. But it's scary to do that sometimes, but at the same time, it is so nice when you have the people you love and that you've known right there by you. Ryan! Ryan! Sorry, Ryan Nealon is there. I see him. So, mom, thank you. Not everybody's moms walk, or not everyone's families go. I've had people reach out to me who their families kicked them out. I've had families talk to me and they said, like, we kicked our kids out because we thought that was the right thing to do, like show tough love so that they would know better that they need to leave that life to come back and be with us. And you know, just if anyone has gone through that or is afraid of that happening, just know like you have a community here, you have a safe space here, and these the people who are here in this chat, I think for the most part, I hope you can see that you've got love and people who are going to allow you to explore that space to talk to and be yourself. And if you don't know what that is yet, a space where you can figure that out because it takes time. Like me, I'm still like having a hard time letting go of everything that I was raised with. And it's sometimes hard to like not feel guilty to move into a different space. But just know, like, we got you. I got you here, okay? And I'm gonna keep sharing my story, my and like I get self-conscious, like when I just posted like I'm an ex-Mormon TikTok that I created with Jake, my friend who I do social media with. And I'm like, what if I don't want to offend anybody. I'm like afraid of offending people. And like, but I'm like, this is also just my life. Like, people need to know I don't live like this anymore. And this is kind of like this is the part when I say I don't want you. This is the part when I break free. Cause I can't resist it no more. Oh, so what else can I say? I've got two more things I want to talk about. Ryan, who's here, Ryan Nealon, one of the songwriters I wrote this. I'm so glad that I met you last year, Ryan. Ryan and I met through my lawyer, Rachel. Shout out to Rachel, who we both work with. And then I saw him on. I just heard his song. What was it? Bring You Home. And it just touched me so much because it was talking about being scared to bring a guy home to meet your parents because you don't. It's such a beautiful song. Please listen to it. And then his other song. Oh, he has so many good ones. And then the next one that he wait just a minute, can we turn the lights off? Because I like me best in the dark is so good as well. And then he also just released a song called I Was Wrong. It's so beautiful. He says it's the song he's gonna play at his wedding. So beautiful. Anyway, I got to write with Ryan Nealon this song, Held Together. And Ryan doesn't mess around. He doesn't write light lyrics, light shit, you know? he he writes he gets to the core. He's like, I want to get to your soul. Let me open it up. And we did with Sam DeRosa as well. She's amazing. She called me today and she's like, hey, I just want to congratulate you. I love you, baby. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Sam. She wrote, I like that you're broken like me. Da, 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 mm. And then Jordan Sherman, who is also there, writer and the producer of the song. And I told him the story about my mom, and there was no one better I could have trusted this story in the hands to write this with me than these people, you know. So thank you, Ryan. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for helping me tell the story and put your magic touch on this song. We have just a few more minutes. Oh, another thing, y'all. I'm launching like a rebrand of my shop with new merch, and I'll have Held Together merch, and I'll have some other stuff too. Actually, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Like I think the next song I'm planning to release, I also wrote with Ryan. Ryan, I can't wait for them to hear that one. And so the merch store will also have some stuff that applies to that next song pretty soon as well. But I haven't announced it yet. I will once we get this song. I actually also just was working on a music video for this song, so that's in the works for Held Together, and I can't wait. Can't wait for that. How much time do I have left? I think we have like 7 minutes left, but I probably should get off a little early so that we can like transition into the lyric video. Oh, the merch store. Okay, Jake said it's live, by the way. They can order. Oh, so you can already order the Held Together merch. Hey, 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 hey. Um, oh, sorry, I'm just now seeing Jules' message completely. Sending many people with the music we put in. Oh, I hope your shows are proud of yourself. I miss you. It's hanging. And when I don't have Jules, you're sick. Jules, please get better. Oh, the next song that we wrote, I was talking about with Ryan, we wrote with Jules. So that song will have her magic touch. Okay, I think that's everything. Did anyone else have any questions about the song? I was raised in a Pentecostal church, Pentecostal home, Philip is saying, and I know what it's like to go through hell and being told I'm going to hell. My heart goes out to you. Thank you for being visible. Thank you, Philip. And that's what's kind of tricky. Like sometimes people are like, why are you being open about this? Why are you talking about it? Just keep it to yourself. Why can't you just leave quietly? It's because a lot of people don't get a chance to be heard. Like, oh my gosh, like Philip, who was just saying, like, some people just don't have a community. They don't know where to go. So when you're able to speak up, other people can come to you and be like, oh, you're like me and you're going through the same thing as me. And there are other people here who are going through the same thing as I am. I'm not alone. So glad you're here, Philip. And Jorge, I shared the story that you posted about your mom stepping away from the church, and my mom saw it and called me crying and saying that she loves me and is proud of me. Oh, I have you to thank for that. Oh, Jorge, that's really sweet. And it sounds like you've got a special mom too. That's really sweet. Am I missing other things here? A ver, ¿qué estoy perdiendo aquí? I came out the age of 34, David. I'm 37 now. Yo, we came out around the same time because I'm 33 and I came out when I was 30, so that was 3 years ago. Now my family knows me for a long time. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna see these other things here. You're perfect, you're supported, you're loved. Oh, Matt, thank you. Because you are loved, you are loved. Okay, we are 4 minutes away from the lyric video. Oh, I'm also gonna be on Reddit. Are there any Reddit users out there? I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning, I think at like 10 AM, and I'll be like talking more stuff there. It'll be more interactive because I kind of got carried away talking about the background of the song, but I think that's what y'all are here for, right? I'm so excited for y'all to finally hear this whole song, y'all. Yo, this is so cool. And we got over 900 people here. Y'all, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You lived quietly for 30 years. It's your turn to live as loud as you want. Thank you. You know, I feel like I've lived. I mean, when you live publicly, you kind of always are like living not necessarily loud, but like in a way, like people are always listening to what you're saying. So in a sense, it is kind of loud, and it's just kind of interesting. Julissa Cunningham, been here since day one. Proud of you always. I can't wait for the song in your book. Thank you so much. I can't wait. I was going to start working on another chapter today, but it was just such a crazy day, a hectic day with the song being released today that I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a little break and get back into the flow tomorrow. Oh shoot, Ken. Thank you. So Ken, my publicist, is here too. Hi, Ken. Reddit AMA is Friday. Just kidding. I'm not doing it tomorrow. That's good to know. What is tomorrow? Oh, I have a meeting. I have a meeting. Held Together will be officially released. Yeah, sweet. And I think my sister comes into town. Woo woo. And yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Friday is the Reddit AMA. So I will see you Redditors over there. Okay. Love you so much. Hi, Andrea. When's the next tour? I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Ooh. When you need a little love, I got a little love to share. Yeah. Is Held Together radio for Friday? You know what? Oh shoot. I didn't even invest in radio this time. The last time I invested in radio. Y'all, we have 1 minute. Was the last time I invested in radio was for Christmas every day, but it can get expensive, y'all. And I'm an independent artist, so I do not have the funds that a record label gives to you. But we just working. Our team Archie been working, and we out here, and the song's about to come on. I think I should leave so that we can watch the song. I'm gonna end the stream, y'all, and watch with you. Thank you so much, y'all, for all the support. I will come back to Santa Barbara. I love it there. Y'all, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to watch with you. And yeah, ta-ta.